Hi guys, welcome back to Literary Gladiators with Lillian. Today we are going to be reviewing the next book in the New York Times best-selling series written by amazing author Jeff Kinney with over 275 million books sold. This is the next book in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, and it is called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Diaper Overlode. So this book is about Greg, our hilarious main character, and his brother Roderick, and his brother Roderick's band, Loaded Diaper. And Loaded Diaper is trying to get themselves noticed, and they will do anything to get themselves noticed. They're also trying to follow in the band's, but mostly Roderick's favorite band's footsteps, which is, the band is called Metallic Chihuahua. And some of the zany and off-the-wall things that they do to get themselves noticed are so completely and utterly ridiculous that you just can't wait to see what they're going to attempt to do next. So a few of the things that I love about the book is I love these books. I can always turn to them for a quick, fun, hilarious read. Some of the stuff that Greg does is amazing. It's hilarious. Some of the stuff he does with his best friend Rowley, even in the first book to this book, everything he does is funny and great, and he's not always the best role model, but he is fun. And in the past, we haven't gotten to see a lot about his family. Even though this book isn't a lot about his family, it does tell a lot about his brother, Roderick. And it's almost like a sequel to Roderick Rules, which is the second book in this series, except it's even more about Roderick and his band, Diaper Overlode. And that's another cool thing, is that even though they mention the band quite frequently in the past books, they still haven't told a lot about the band, but I didn't even really know their names, even though I knew about them because they mentioned them quite a bit. But now I can recite all their names and one fact about them that is funny and interesting. So this is why I really enjoyed this book. So even though all of this was very cool and it was a great book, one thing that I didn't love is this is Greg's story. Greg is our main character. He's hilarious, he's funny, and after the last book, Big Shot, I was really looking forward to hearing the next page of Greg's story. But here he was almost portrayed more as a narrator than as the main character of the story, which is bad because this is supposed to be Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's Greg's life. It's Greg's everyday diary. But in this book, he's almost shown more as a narrator. In fact, during some of the times, he wasn't even there. He was just repeating a story he heard from Roderick, which again portrays him more as a narrator than as the main character, which was sad to me because even though Roderick and his band members were hilarious, and I did miss Greg, he was referenced to, especially in the end. No spoilers, don't worry, but he did do some things with the band in the end, and a few other times he is referenced to as being there, but it still wasn't as much as all of the other books. However, even though all this negative and all this positive, we're going to bring it together and say I love this book. It was hilarious. Some of the stuff the band did was just so fun, and I couldn't put it down. Even though I wasn't in love with this book in particular, I love the series, and I still think Jeff Kinney is an incredible author who has made reading fun for millions of kids all across the world. And I'm really looking forward to hearing Greg's new chapter in the next book, which is hopefully coming out in 2024 or in the end of 2023. Either works. Sooner the better. So to wind this up, I would give this book a 6 to 6.5 or so out of 10 for a rating. I would suggest this book for all genders, ages 7 to 12 or 13. And I hope that you enjoy Greg and his story as much as I do. Thank you so much, and I hope you watch Literary Gladiators again. Bye!